I just love how the little free libraries are made, because people can go, and if they don't have money, they can just go and grab a book from a little free library, and it's really, really fun.
In the fall of 2013, a group of 22 Wingra school students, ages 5 to 14, came together to share their love of books and reading with the larger community. Their goal was simple: to create little free libraries to be placed where others don't already exist.
Was to go on a hike to go to different little free libraries, and some people went to a really far one that the guy that built it was fixing it up because woodpeckers were picking on it, and other people went to a different one by one of the students at Wingra's house, and so we had bookmarks and books that we put in there, and we could get books, and it was fun. We made cardboard models of the little free libraries that were half the size. The first day we traced, and then the second day we used hot glue guns to put them together. And I also really liked making the cardboard models, and my group's theme is animals. Then we sanded the wood with sandpaper, and then we had to prime the wood.
We owe a very special thank you to Al, who is a woodworker and a carpenter professionally, and he has dedicated his time, donated it, so that he could help us construct the pieces. He's constructed those pieces. He helped us buy the wood, all the parts that we need, and constructed the pieces of the free libraries, and we're painting them and getting them all ready, and then he's going to assemble them for us, so they will be professionally done and gorgeous.
Last Friday we did transfer paper, and we found our animals that we printed, and then we traced them, and then they were on the paint board. Things that we had to do was making the details. We were painting book characters, and we had to be carefully painting the details so it didn't go.
Little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? Little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? Looks a little bit like a birdhouse with doors of glass and wood, roof made out of shingles for our neighborhood. Little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? Little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? The shelves of this library have books both old and new. Some of them are fiction, some of them are true. Little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? Little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? Books for kids and grown-ups, books for girls and boys, books to read together, and you can make some noise. Take a book and read it, treat it with good care, make sure to leave another, so there are books to share. Little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? Little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? We need great big libraries filled with lots of tomes, and we need lots of little ones too, all around our homes. Little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? Little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? Little free library, what have you got on the shelf for me? What have you got on the shelf for me? What have you got on the shelf for me?
We're gonna put our little free libraries at a grocery store in case people want a book and we're going to the grocery store and we couldn't find a book they want at the library and they wanted to go to the grocery store. They can look if there's a little free library there and they can get one at Hy-Vee or
we made a list of things we will accept and things we will not accept. They are, we accept picture books, young adult books, magazines, audio books, fiction, non-fiction, homemade books. We do not accept goats.